Hey team, I fucked up. Today was supposed to be a rainy, kind of cloudy day, and it ended up being a very hot and sunny day, and I added way too much calcium in the mix. So we're using a high early strength concrete, which is a 7-day cure instead of a 28-day cure. So it's already naturally going to set quite fast. And then I added 1% calcium. So we knew we were in for a bit of a race today, but we made it happen. So we're working our way around. The pour went great. Check out this wrap job on my drill, saran wrap. I leave the drill out there so we can get to those screws later, but I hate a dirty drill, so I had to wrap it up. Anyway, the pour went great. We were having a bit of issue nailing the slump, so it took a few times to slump these trucks up. They were just fighting the calcium. They didn't want to get wet, and we knew it was coming, so we sprayed it down with our VersaFilm and bull floated that into the initial pass. And that's really going to buy you time and save you time in the end. It leaves the surface nice and creamy and very finishable for later, while the bottom can get hard. From there, after we poured our 23 meters, we went outside, poured another 8 meters of broom finish. So we switched mixes. This is an air entrainment mix or a Duramix. It has air in it to withstand the freeze and thaw cycles. So we're doing our due diligence here and we used the proper mix and we only put a 0.5% calcium in that, but now we need it to set up so we can broom it and get back inside. So we had 3 finishers with us, 2 laborers and the pump guy, and this edge was a nightmare. It set off like a rocket. We covered it with poly thinking that would keep the sun off it, but no, I think it was like a magnifying glass, and it set so fast, and it was only that 1 foot. So we had to literally gouge out the high spots that we thought we'd get to later and put that mini power trowel on there and spray some juice on there. Man, it took all we had to get her back to life, but we did it. And now we're outside and we couldn't even have time to think about cutting this with hand wet cuts. So away we go. We just tooled it with our Cadillacs and we gave it a broom and went back inside. So this is just a parking pad. So broom finish turned out great. Well, until the rain hit, and then, yeah, that made a bit of damage, but talk about that in a bit. So anyway, we're back inside. We got 2 guys on the power trowels. There's Sheldon doing his thing, nice and polished. Might see some flooring in this building. We're not sure, so we just polished the shit out of it. Made sure it's nice and smooth and easy to clean. I think this is a horse barn section here, so we'll have rubber mats in there for some grip. And yeah, we were like tools washed, 5 o'clock. We had a 7 a.m. pour. Here I am spraying my Cure and Seal on. This is a 15% solvent-based Cure and Seal. 1 little pass on that final room there. And yeah, it was a great day. So there's the broom finish. It rained, but it just got wet, so it turned it white. It doesn't wreck the finish, but it just makes it look like shit. So hopefully when I put some sealer on there tomorrow, it'll go away. There's one of the storms we hit. Wow,